Yeah, it's not your fault. There's no way in hell it was your fault at all,
Well,
says Cards.
thank you for that. The thing is, there's a funny story with my dad, where...
Typing is hard. I agree, Cards.
So my dad, one night, I was sleeping, because it used to be my mom, my dad, and me living in the apartment. So then it was just me and my dad, and one night I woke up because I heard him he was moaning in pain, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And he slept with his room door shut, so I didn't know what was going on, and it was the scariest thing I've ever heard, because I've never heard my dad in pain like that. And like a movie, I'm inching to his door with my hand, reaching out to the handle, the doorknob, and he's just moaning in pain and scared and terror and all this. I'm like, what the hell's in there? And my heart is racing. I open the door, and
no
then
Cards.
I turn the knob and I open the door. As soon as I crack it open, he stops and then he pops up in the bed, and I was like, what's going on? And then he basically in Chinese said, what the F? What took you so long? I was like, I don't know what was happening. All I heard was you moaning and stuff. He's like, come faster and he was like, something was trying to kill me. And it was like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I get that, and oh my god, it's just awful.
But as soon as I cracked the door open, he snapped out of it.
Davey says, didn't you tell him you don't exist? Davey also said, I get deja vu a lot, things that happen to me and people around me. I do too, Davey, to the point where it's really annoying. Yeah, sleep paralysis just sucks. Serena says, my mom has done that. Davey
really?
says, or Davey said that already. Call 911. Randy says, I get that a lot. DVM says, sleep paralysis can go F itself. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, it is the worst thing in the world. Card says, nope. The Bard says, deja vu is just the next multiverse spilling over. So I should tell them about the word I can't say, but it's hard to tell that story because I can't say the word. And Mr. Confidence will not let me say the word.
I don't let...
You can say it.
There are two words that wife confidence cannot say together because it brings bad things.
But, okay, so the story you wanted me to tell earlier, I don't think that it doesn't dispute your skill. But so I...
No juice. Close.
No, it's not that, but it is close, actually. I can't type it either. I've tried to do that, and still bad things will happen.
None of it. It cannot be brought into life by wife confidence.
At all. I can't even think it. Sometimes I'll tell Mr. Confidence I'm thinking it, and he'll be like, no, stop it. But, okay, so there's this other story. Back when I was a preteen, my parents and I lived in an apartment complex, building that used to be an old hotel that should have gotten torn down, and it never was. And it's known as one of the most haunted buildings in Portland. And we lived there while it was being, what's the word? Condemned. It was condemned twice while we lived there. So not a nice building to live in at all. But it is known as one of the most dangerous buildings, or it was during that time. And we lived there for like a year, and I hated that place. Well, I hated it because people were getting killed, but I also hated it because there were a lot of reasons. There, sewage ran down my bedroom walls and everything. It was a terrible place to live. But there were certain spots in the building where you could feel awful things. It just was a terrible feeling. And that's what that building is known for, especially on the second floor. So, raining or something? Hold on.
No, he's in the litter box, I think.
Oh, it's raining death. So I actually, the building is famous enough that I went there with a news reporter one time, and they did a newspaper article on everything on me as one of the people who came back to visit the building. And when I went to go visit the building, I had to get out because I hadn't been there since I was 12. And even the news reporter said, "Yeah, let's get out of here. I can't handle being in here." The next time I went was with KC, and I'm like, "All right, if you're gonna be ready for this, it's gonna be wild because you're gonna feel all sorts of crap." We go in, we walk in. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that same awful feeling that everybody talks about feeling. And he walks through the whole building, which I'm telling you is a maze because it's 100-year-old building that was a temporary building. It was a temporary hotel built for the 1905 World Fair. It was never supposed to stay up after the fair, but it did for the next 100 years. He felt nothing. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? How can you feel nothing at all? Even the news reporter that I was with years earlier had said she felt it and had to get out. So my theory is that I actually think it's like more of a demonic thing that's in that building rather than like spirits, because everybody who's talked about that building has said it feels really aggressive and it feels like not a nice thing at all. So I think there's certain things you can pick up on and certain things you can't pick up on. Davey says, I've had that, but it was weird. Like I was being lifted up and couldn't move, and I was shouting, but no noise was coming out. Yeah, Davey, I get that a lot. Devium says, I've had it once. I could not deal with it. Randy says, sometimes I get stuck into a sleep paralysis nightmare when I'm back in Iraq and I have been captured. I've even been executed in the dreams many times. Oh my God, Randy, that's a next level thing. No, I can't type the word cards. Care Bears. Bloody Mary. JV says, the thing with haunted houses, your mind is playing tricks with you before you even get your... That's true. Randy says, I've had a guitar that was behind my back on a stand have every string strummed, and I was by myself. Wow, Randy. Simon says, spirituality and the paranormal is such an interesting thing. It isn't really a thing in Sweden, so this is, in lack of a better words, fascinating. Well, good, because we don't like it. Davey says, kind of a thing in the UK, but we have two parts. Haunted house, haunted things, and church groups that are more spiritualists. Yeah, we have that here too. Card says, I don't believe in ghosts and stuff. My reasoning is the placebo effect. Hi, Addie!
Addie, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm almost caught up. Today in the life of insanity. Yeah, right? Davey says, it's such a vast subject that it makes you question everything related to it. If ghosts were real, there is no heaven or hell, so everybody tells you they feel like that, you will automatically feel like that because your body thinks it's normal to feel like that in that building. Well, I will tell you, Davey, in that building, I was 12 when we moved there. I'd never known anything about it being haunted. I didn't know anything about that building. I had no idea of its history or anything. I didn't know that it had been a whorehouse for a really long time, that it had been abandoned. It has a really interesting history. I will still get on a plane and fly there and watch it burn to the ground when it finally does burn to the ground.
Which one night it almost seemed like there was a fire there, and it was late at night, and she was ready to go.
I thought they were telling, because there was a fire near there, and I was like, I will find my bra and I will get in the car and I will go, because that's a horrible place. And that's the reason why I was in the newspaper, why they did that article on me, was because I'd had nightmares about that place for 25 years after moving out. And a lot of people have had the same thing. So I had no idea about the history or the haunting or any of that stuff. That information all came way after. Serena says, I had vivid past life memories as a kid, some with names, places, and dates that checked out. Wow.
Wow.
I had visions too. Parents were super chill about it though. Ended up using it professionally on the side since I was 18. Oh my God, Serena, like how? I need explanation. How do you use that professionally?
Real quick, if you guys aren't following Serena, please follow her. She's a new streamer here on Twitch, does Caribbean dishes, and really, I need to go to the stream. I haven't been able to catch a stream yet, but you guys should too. So hit that follow button and follow Serena, please.
Card says, my explanation on that building is the placebo effect. If everybody tells you they feel like that, you will automatically feel like that because your body thinks it's normal to feel like that. I will tell you this though, Cards. I hear what you're saying, but when I lived there, nobody ever talked about it. I had no idea it was even known for that for another like 20 years. Because this was before the internet, and all the people that lived there were stoned all the time. So none of us like picked up that, oh my God, you're feeling that too? It was nothing like that. Nobody ever talked about it being haunted. There were homeless people that lived underneath the building. So most of the people that lived there were just grateful to have a roof over their head and walls. So, like, the people that lived under the building had a roof over their head, but they had no walls. So the rest of us were like, well, we've got walls, so we're fancy. So they're honest to God. There was no, like, we weren't walking around as kids going, ooh, this place is haunted. I had no idea anybody else felt that stuff until way later. Addie says, tomorrow I'm going to make freezable burritos in bulk. Oh, my God.
That sounds good.
Oh, my God, I'm so hungry for burritos all of a sudden. Card says, plus old buildings automatically give people the creeps. Randy says, I would think that would be proof of God if you were experiencing something truly evil like a poltergeist or a demon haunting. I really feel that there's demons, not just... I've written a lot about that whole area. There's about an 8-block radius. We used to live 8 blocks away. And I will tell you, I don't care what anybody says, there were demons all over that area.
The thing is, see, when we can do a sit-down chat stream, this is the kind of stuff we should go over, because there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot.
The lady was committed. I will put a bra on. Yes, Devium. If I say I'm putting my bra on for something, this is real shit. Because there's a lot I won't put my bra on for. Like, if I have to do that in order to go outside, it's like, I'm not that hungry after all, or, I don't need that chicken sandwich. Hi, Unity! Unity says, God does not exist as a gender, nor is God a judgmental entity. God is a source from which we all come from and are all a part of. We live many different lives as different beings and forms of life. We have 2 main lessons to learn, emotions and limitations. Once our karma is fulfilled, we return to our origins, the source. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is only experience and karma. Unity, that's beautiful.
Unity, what's going on? I love the little clip you posted in the Discord. I've been thinking about that today.
I'm talking about it. He's been talking about it.
When you're like, I so want to do that.
Randy says, if true evil exists, so must true God also exist. Exactly, Randy. Davey says, what was that film with Nicole Kidman in, The Ghost Family and The Living Family? I think that was a pretty close explanation of what it could possibly be. I don't know what film that is. I don't watch much. I'm waiting for Serena to make doubles. Oh, hi, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Card says, am I so weird for having experiences? No. Card says, for not having experiences. No.
No, not everybody has them. It's a gift and a curse.
Yes,
really.
I've been cursed. Davey says, I've had lots, Cards, and probably more weird. Some do, some don't. We're already in hell if you think about it. Hence no passport for Casey. Oh my God, look how it comes full circle. Full circle, Davey. Card says, plus I deal with a lot of death, so if I would have experiences, I would not do my work. That's true.
Yeah.
Unity says, Earth is a school, but simultaneously is hell. Davey says, fire, floods, death, evil, etc. Earth is hell. Addie says, you guys like me showing up. I suggest food you like the sound of. Unity says, Earth is the densest planet in the universe. Earth has the heaviest energy. Serena says, card readings, first off as one-offs, then built a practice that got media attention that turned into a radio series.
Wow.
And what I call a conscious coaching practice. Gave it up as a full-time thing, long story, but still use in my life and for friends, or if they send someone via recommendation, it will always be a part of me. Wow, Serena,
that's really awesome.
That, you're so much more depth than I knew. Davey says, I believe in ghosts and spirits, but I also believe in evolution, not a god now. Serena says, thanks for the shout out, guys.
No worries.
Uni says, the nom 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 clip.
Yes, that was awesome.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? How are y'all?
We're doing good.
Davey says, The Others. That's the film. Watch it, wifey. Okay, I'll watch it. The Others. You know I'll watch it if you tell me to watch it.
The Other Guys.
Blue Waffle, whatever it is. You know I'm going to look it up. I'm going to watch it.
Tom.
Randy says, I've lived in hell on earth. It's called war. Yeah, Randy, you really have. There's a lot of people that can say it, but you can actually, hi, Tom! You actually mean it. Serena says, yeah, it doesn't really just come up. Worst cocktail party guest ever. I have to take a break.
Tom, February 16th. That's 2 Sundays from now. I guess I'm hosting a streamer meetup in Austin. So you want to come hang out? We're going to go to main event at noon. Well, there was a study that you guys maybe will be interested in, the 21 grams experiment. Is that what would that be? Yeah, it's on a Sunday, because most of the people, I haven't asked Team Bonin yet, but I've asked the small Austin area Twitch streamers, and Sunday is kind of the day that we've kind of picked for it. Oh, I think I might have heard of that, Cards. Come here for the food. You're gonna come, Davey? It's on the 16th. Get a ticket fast. Have Jamie and Adam debunk it. Oh, Mythbusters? They debunked it? Well, that's what they think of Soulways. Yeah, I've heard of that. You want to meet up? Serena, are you in Texas? So, Tom, this is like, it's not a Twitch sanctioned thing or anything. It's just us meeting up. So, I'm going to just tell people like, yeah, you know, we're going to show up, and if you guys want to do certain games, you can get like the pass or whatever it is for that place. Food and drink, we'll just, I don't know, everybody kind of get their own thing or something like that. Oh, you're in Trinidad? Hey, that's not a bad place to be. Yes, you do hear a kitty. Wife Confidence went outside and Meowser went and is now sitting at the door. They always sit at the door when she goes outside. They don't do that for me. It refers to a loss of 20 grams of total body weight upon death, hence the release of the soul from the body. I have heard that. We are not a body, we have a body. Oh, yeah. We can fly over to mines also. You set one up, Davey? It's probably from that person releasing their bowels. How can Mythbusters bust an unethical study that is, by law, not allowed to be further studied? They can get the cooperation of San Francisco morgue. Kira, what's going on? How you doing? What an interesting discussion we're having that has opened up in a food cooking stream. Doing a meetup without going through Twitch? Such a rebel. Well, the thing is, like, I looked it up. Twitch, if you do a Twitch community meetup, you have to have at least 20 guests. They'll allow you to use the Twitch logo. I think 2 times you can use, or something like that. They'll give swag. It has to be free, but you also have to do 2 events a year. And I'm kind of like, well, let's just feel it out first, see who would come and show up, and then maybe if we get a good number of people, maybe I will be like, all right, I'll set one up as a community thing. Because Twitch, they do a lot of the community meetups all around the U.S., but never in Central. So I'm like, why don't we do that here? And so we'll see. We're doing good, Kira. How are you doing? Come for the food, stay for the undead. That should be part of our logo.
Undead. Hi,
I'm
Pero.
gonna put the Switch logo on my house. They're paying me. They will probably sue you, Davey. Pero, what's going on? Any update on your fishing gear? Zombie steaks on the barbecue. Well, I got my wok heating up so we can start frying this all up.
Davey, you can't put the Twitch logo on your house until you start twitching again.
Yeah, you gotta Twitch. You can't be a pretend Twitcher anymore. So just to go over this real quick. Napa cabbage that I cut while you guys didn't see it. We got our mix of veggies, celery, bell peppers, squash, carrots, ginger, garlic. We have some tofu, and then we've got some chicken thighs that I just seasoned with salt and pepper. So we're gonna get that started right now.
Kira says, I'm making a buffalo chicken dip. That
Ooh.
invites so many questions. Like, is it a dip that you would put buffalo chicken into, or does the dip taste like buffalo chicken? I need to clarify, I want that either way. Whichever way that is, I want that. Card says, or they can kiss your ass and just do whatever you want in your life without a website telling you what you can and cannot do in real life. Yeah, Cards!
Cards is such a rebel with that bomb card.
Davey says, I'm sorry, Davey thinks if they did, they would pay me. I don't advertise for nothing. Serena says I use 3 quote marks in the logo like McDowell's coming to America. Davey. Devium says, wifey, I'm so close to... Oh my god, Devium! I'm so jealous at how fast you do this stuff. Well, you're going to post it, obviously, in the Discord, because I've got to see it.
Okay, quick ASMR.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
That is nice.
Okay, there we go.
Taro says, no man, I think it's gone. Filed a police report and told neighbors it's about all I can do. Yeah, he told me about what happened. That just sucks, Taro.
Ah, that really sucks, man. I saw that post and I was like, oh, crap.
Hi, Lauren!
Lauren!
Lauren, do we have an update on DTR?
DTR?
Devian says I've nearly doubled my progress from when I finished my stream yesterday. Good God, Devian.
You are no Devium, you are machine.
Randy says I'm thinking it's cooked chicken shredded and added into the dip. Is it? Only good in the fridge for about 3 days.
Kira, you need to post that in the Discord so we can see what it is.
Oh, Matt's here. Hi, Matt.
Matt, what's going on?
Matt, have you gotten laid yet? Let's just cut to the chase.
You guys should follow Mad King Matt. How many other streamers in here that we need to do a shout out for?
Lauren says it's the weekend, time to turn up. Matt says he's got 10 minutes left. Kira says it's a way to turn canned chicken into a dish you actually want to eat. Kira, that just invites even more questions. I need more information.
More input.
Matt says wanted to stop by and say hi. Serena lives for foodie ASMR moments. Card says, can you make me some food as well? It's 3 a.m. and all stores are closed. Oh, that's the worst time to be watching a cooking stream. Lauren says it's going to happen soon. I've set the... Oh, you've set the stage. What does that mean,
What?
Lauren?
What? Set the stage.
Ooh, hi, Stone. Nat says, no, I decided to stay home last night and drink and stream instead. No, aw, poor Nat. Randy says, any publicity is good publicity.
How you doing, Thor?
Follow for a follow. Anyone, says Randy. Davey says, do you think a dead chicken can look down on its body and think, what the heck am I being fried? Oh, why the heck am I being fried? Hi, Stone.
Good to see you, Stone. We got Matt and we got Stone. I mean Thor.
Tipsy wants to know what stage. Simon's, yeah.
Yeah, we all want
set
to
the
know.
stage for what? Yeah, Lauren, we need info. DVM says, I'll do F for F. Oh, follow for follow. I was thinking Final Fantasy. Like, which version is that? I haven't played that. Card says, ooh, chicken makes me think of something morbid. Well, we've been talking about morbid things all night, so that's cool. Ooh, Lauren says the stage for the train wreck is my life.
It's not a train wreck.
Uh-uh.
It's a hype train. Choo choo.
Honestly, seriously, Lauren, I do honestly want to know how things are going with that. Randy says, anyone else want to follow for a follow? DM says, Casey, you are falling down on the job of shouting out fellow streamers.
I have. So let's see. How many streamers we've got in here right now? You guys, please go follow Devium, Big Davey. Davey, you need to stream more.
Yeah.
Matt King, Matt, Stone Thor, Serena Nicole is the name. I always refer to her as Serena, so I don't remember her full name, but I'm sure it is Serena Nicole. Yes, I'm right.
If you look at me, do I look like I want more wine?
Let's put it to chat. Chat. Lauren, can you put up the poll? Should wife confidence have more wine? Yes, no, or maybe?
Lauren says, choo choo, all aboard. Yeah, I'm aboard. Card says, well, I had a call where we had to pick up dead chickens. Oh, man.
Okay, well, everybody's saying yes. I don't think we need a poll.
The thing is, this wine is making me a little bit tipsy, and that worries me. I'm old and responsible. Randy just hit 90 followers today. Good job,
Woo!
Randy.
Go, Randy.
DDM says, thought you wanted to help me get to affiliate so you could get me a pie in the face.
If that's going to happen, everybody, please. Devium is doing knitting, speed knitting. I guess that's the thing. Speed knitting, and we'll be doing gaming.
Cold Big Macs?
Unhinging jaws for Big Macs. That's what, I didn't see it.
Kira says it's shredded, okay, oh my god. It's shredded chicken mixed with cream cheese, buffalo sauce, cheddar cheese, and ranch dressing, topped with green onions, more cheddar, and feta cheese. You eat it with chips or toasted baguettes. I cannot handle this. I super, super want this. Kira, can you torture me and put a picture in the Discord, please?
Shouting wine.
Or just put it in the mail. You guys know our P.O. box. Yes. Oh my god, you guys! Like, there's no thought of whether I should have more wine.
No sesame oil.
It is Friday, that's true. One more bottle. I've only had a half a glass. What would Rachel do? The thing I used to have my kids do was, what would William the Conqueror do? I'm pretty sure he would have more wine. That's okay, wifey, just don't give KC any, right?
Everybody just picks on old KC.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't a Big Mac. It was a big something or other from McDonald's.
Big burger.
Y'all are making me so hungry I can't think. It was cold. I told you it was cold, DVM. Card says, but still had to pick up chickens, and I instantly wanted to eat chicken. That's bad.
Wait, what?
Well, apparently when Cards has to go scrape dead chickens off the road, it makes Cards hungry for chicken.
Well, I guess that works.
Aw, Addie says, I have an audio problem with my PC, so I'm going to disconnect my network and rebuild it. Wow.
Wow.
If somebody votes no on more wine, you get banned. Serena says, let me reheat something. Watching food streams on an empty stomach is a form of bad things. Devium says quarter. Oh yes, it was a quarter pounder.
Yeah, quarter pounder sound good right about now.
I know, I'm so hungry.
It's almost there.
Matt says roadkill is cheap hunting. Card says and it was not off the road. They were in the bushes, killed by a dog. Oh God, that is the worst.
How much?
Okay, that's good.